Hey guys, what's up? This is Headcase on these sticks, bringing you something kind of interesting, a little bit new. I'm playing against my really good buddy HEYYOVRB, and the kind of semi-challenge went out. We're wanting to know, we both love Mind Maze a lot. That's pretty much all I play in ranked, and I think that is all he plays in ranked. And he kind of just threw out a challenge to me, wanting to see who can win in best of 3. So we're going to play a little tourney for you, and if I draw hands like this, I'm probably going to be taking this one down because I'm playing first, and I have Phantasmal Bear and a Lord of the Unreal. Of course, he could have a really good hand too. I know he's running Force of Will because he Force of Willed my shit earlier when I was playing against him, so he's got that. I know he's running some counter spells too. So this is actually probably very similar builds, and it looks like it's going to come up to the skill of the Planeswalker. The Blue Mage versus Blue Mage, and really I'm just only not looking forward to a Force of Will right here. As long as he doesn't have Force of Will. Alright, beauty. Okay, so his Phantasmal Images can target my own Lord of the Unreal, so Phantasmal Images are going up in value this game. I wish I had one in my hand, but I don't. So, yeah, I'm looking pretty good. Let's see what he's got for me turn 2. Like I said, these are very similar builds, so a Phantasmal Image or his own Lord of the Unreal, yeah, was pretty likely. If I draw a land, I'll probably unsummon it and counter it on the way back down. Did not do that, so I might save the unsummon. Man, I thought unsummon was going to be really good in this matchup, but it might not be. Yeah, I like getting in with my 3/3 and then probably canceling whatever he plays. That way I stay ahead on board. I think I like that play. I haven't really tried out running Counterspell in this deck too much. It only recently made the cut. I'm not even sure if I want it there. I could, honestly, Phantasm and have Unsummon up and then counter his Lord on the way back down. Yeah, that seems better. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm thinking about these plays because I really don't want to freaking lose this shit. So I'll wait for him to cast a spell, unsummon his Lord, and like I said, swing back through with my team and then counter it the next turn. So that's going to be a pretty good tempo play for me, especially considering I do not have my third land for Illusionary Servant. And that's pretty bad for me because now my unsummon is like pointless because he has a 3/4 that he can block with. But I still think it's worth the unsummon and the counter on the way back down. He's still drawing live to the rest of his Lord of the Unreals, but man, that Lord of the Unreal is just... Then I draw the land. So confused. I'm so confused now. But yeah, that seems like the play. Just simply pass the turn back and then counter his shit on the way back down. Of course, he could go land, Lord, and then he can counterspell my counterspell. Interesting. I'm not really sure if what I did just then was the best way to do it, but I'm going to stick by it. We'll see. And just I'm talking about the smallest mistakes are going to take games at this point. Yeah. So that's pretty bad for me. Yeah, I love this though. This mirror match is fun. Looking pretty bad for me. Not really bad for me, but I set up a play like for 2 turns, and it didn't work out. I really hope he swings in here. I doubt he does though. He's behind. He's got a sweet ass blocker that I'm not gonna be able to take care of. But the good thing about this is I can cast my own Illusionary Servants, and his shit won't be able to kill mine. Another counter spell. And I just have to pass the turn right back. So the question is, do I start swinging in with my Illusionary Servant and the rest of my stuff in hopes that he blocks the rest of my stuff and not the illusion, or in hopes that he blocks the Illusionary Servant and not the rest of my stuff? He's a pretty good player, so I don't think he would do that. So we could just be staring at each other for a while. Okay, so he's got another flyer. This is interesting. I don't really know how we're gonna get out of this situation because Frost Breath, I mean, God, I thought Frost Breath was gonna be good, but no, it's really not. I'm gonna have to wait for an unsummon on that. Yeah. So I just cast my other Illusionary Servant and pass the turn back. Interesting. So I'll pretty much have to wait for an unsummon. So I can unsummon and then Frost Breath. That's a 2-card play that kills like his whole board, so that's pretty good. But until then, I don't really know how this is going to go. I wonder if this is pretty normal for mirror matches. It seems like it probably is. Because this deck runs so consistent that it seems like we're both, especially if they're built basically the same. Like, I don't really see ever a time where we're going to profitably be able to swing in. I think that's hilarious. So if I swing in with both of my Illusionary Servants, he double blocks, and he only loses his Gossamer Phantasm, and I lose an Illusionary Servant. But what? Yeah, because I would just trade an Illusionary Servant for a Gossamer Phantasm. But he doesn't have another creature. And I could just swing through with everything, couldn't I? Well, I'm going to be the first to pull the trigger. Let's see how this goes. If I were him, I'd probably double block one of my 4/5s, because then I'm really just trading a Gossamer Phantasm for an Illusionary Servant, which doesn't seem very good. This is pretty crucial blocks here. This probably will take the cake on what decides the outcome on this game. I don't think I like that play. I hate that play. So I lose what? Okay, beautiful. Loving it. And I got Counterspell mana open. I don't know what he could draw. So, man, that's beautiful. Like I said, I got to pull the trigger and hope he makes a mistake. Sorry, Phantasmal Bear. You had to just get thrown to the front lines on that one. But you're probably used to that. And, yeah, looks like I'm going to take game one. That's nice. But, wow, these games are going to get all kinds of mucked up. Yeah, I'm going to counter that. Counter my counter. Now, that would have been really freaking good for him because he would have got his own Illusionary Servant probably. Or, no, I guess. Yeah, then he just gives up. Giving up game one on me. So I take it, and hopefully I go 2-0. That'd be awesome. I don't really expect to, though. I don't know what he's doing now. He's probably just tilting a little bit. He knows I'm recording, too. He's probably just, like, purposely fucking up my video. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going to take a sigh of relief and a sip of my beer on that one and just hit X and hopefully take it down. Frost Breath. Yeah, I think these are bad in the matchup, actually. I thought they would be fucking nuts. Seems like you had 2-for-1 them all day, but it's so common to get a Lord of the Unreal out, and especially in the mirror because, like I said, you can just Phantasmal Image the Lord. So yeah, take game one. That was like almost a 10-minute Mind Maze game. That's kind of surprising. But not really when you think about it, if it's the mirror. So hopefully he can ready up here, go on to game number 2. Man, I hope I go 2-0. That would be awesome. And, man, these starting hands are absolutely crucial in the mirror. Like, you're really looking for a Lord. If not a Lord, then you're looking for a Phantasmal Image. Oh, this seems pretty awful. Illusionary Servant I do like. I like the double unsummon because it's basically a kill spell, but I think I can do better. Yeah, this is better. But all of his unsummons and stuff are going to be live because I don't have Lord of the Unreal just yet. But I got a Phantasmal Image, so if he has a Lord, I mean, there's fucking 8 of them between the two of us. So that'd be nice if he had one. I mean, it's really crucial going first in the matchup. Unfortunately, it's given it to me both times, and yeah, there it goes. The unsummon, what? Unsummon is a 1-mana murder? That's not fair. So I guess I'll lay Gossamer Phantasm. I got a feeling this is probably going to die too. I'm really hoping he turned to Lord of the Unreals. That's really what I'm looking for. So I can get my own Lord and start bashing in with a flyer. I think Gossamer Phantasms, yay! I think Gossamer Phantasms might be pretty bad in the matchup too. I think everything's bad in the matchup. We should just lay islands until we deck ourselves, maybe. So this is a huge turn for me because I get to Phantasmal Image, his Lord, and then bash in for 3, and then cast a Phantasmal Baron. And now all my stuff has hexproof. Of course, his does too. But my board position is way ahead of his. Land Illusionary Servant would just completely change this game, and then we'll be at another stall for a while. But as it stands right now, it's looking pretty good for me. None of my shit got countered. Force of Will, man, I wanted that to become a factor in this because I love just getting smacked in the face with a Force of Will. There's the freaking Illusionary Servant, so we got a fucking ball game. Let's see. I kind of want to Divination this turn to give myself. Seems bad though, because yeah, I mean I just have to do this and then I have to do this and pass the turn back. So we're at another stalemate. So it's gonna come down to. Oh, it's going to come down to combat phase is where this game's going to be won because Divination will hopefully give me an unsummon and a counterspell of some sort. I think I'm only running counterspells. I'm still running the Claustrophobias, and the Claustrophobias seem bad in this matchup too. So maybe I didn't build this deck. I mean, this deck is my deck build's probably bad in the matchup. Another flyer, that's pretty good for me. I like that. Let's see what I get with Divination because there's really no point in swinging with a 4/5. Dream Fracture. Okay, well that's kind of the same thing because I get to, I get a card off of it. So there's one piece of the puzzle. Question is, how am I going to get to 20? More so, how the hell is he going to get to 20? It is kind of interesting that my Lord is a 3/3 because it buffs itself. His is only a 2/2, so really I think there's no point in swinging. My board state's a pretty good bit better than his. I actually didn't know I'm not sure if I knew he ran Dream Fracture. So yeah, we sit and we wait in the jungle. Oh shit. Well, that just fucking just changed the ball game a little bit. So I could double unsummon. Alright. That's really good for me. Unless he has a counter. I think I'm going to go for the trick. Let's see, that thing's a 3/4. Right? Oh, man. This could just break the game, couldn't it? 3 lands open, though, and he didn't do anything else besides cast Lord of the Unreal. Like, it's very, very likely that he at least has one counterspell, and if he does, then I'm just like butt fucked. Because I have to rely on both of these unsummons to resolve, and I don't think that they're going to. And if they don't, then I lose. Well, I don't lose. I trade 2 unsummons for a counterspell. I get 2 for 1. Double unsummon, and it's not good in the matchup. There's no way I can do this. Like, I would just get blown out. He has counter magic in his hand because he would have cast something else. He'd commit to the board unless it's like double land and frost breath. Like, what are the odds of that? And if I go for this and it doesn't work, you know what? Let's check this out. Maybe he won't even block because he's like, he doesn't even know what the hell is going on. He doesn't know why I'm, okay, that's going to get countered. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of knew that was going to happen. The question is now I can't. Yeah, I don't really know why the fuck I did that. So now let's do this so my dude doesn't fucking die. Well, that was pretty bad. I guess I probably should have swung out. Maybe. I don't know. I'm a little upset with myself. I just don't like fucking board states like this, because, like, how are we going to get out of this? I'm looking for that dragon, I guess, because that dragon's going to be pretty enormous. Oh, shit. That's one good way. That's a hell of a way. That's pretty bad for me. Yeah, I just really wanted to go for to get the stalemate out of the way. And it didn't work out. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm really on like a crazy clock. I'm on a 5-turn clock, and there's really nothing. There's absolutely nothing I could do about it. So I need to. Shit, I honestly don't know what I can do to come back from this. I'm gonna need to be drawing heat for the rest of the game. That's for sure. Land's probably not gonna do it. There is going to be a point where it's just correct to, like, swing with all my fires. Another Lord of the Unreal. Does that change the clock? No, doesn't. But yeah, I mean, I am not winning this second game. So let's go into game 3 at least. Balls deep. Does that change the clock? Negative. There's so many lords. So many lords. Hey, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, his dude's way bigger than mine. I kind of just want to throw it out there because it's kind of funny that I have one too. And that's going to do it. I think if he swings in with all of his shit, I think I'll probably just let him. Because there's really nothing I can do. Holy shit. That's funny. Oh, man, that's funny. Really good draws by him, by the way. Oh, there's a super late counterspell. So, I don't really know. There's a shit ton of dead cards that I have in my deck for this matchup, but I guess he probably has them too. Yeah, just let this resolve. I'll go to -40. And we're on to game 3, guys. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't... Obviously, that was a mistake, the double unsummon. That's just probably me not being patient enough to look for that unblockable dude, which, by the way, is incredible in this matchup. So, anyway, check off that game. Definitely don't go on tilt, just shake it off. Tied at 1-1, so this is for all of them cookies. And I would like a strong hand. This doesn't seem very strong. Question is, can I do better? Halcyon Glaze is going to be pretty good. I have a Phantasmal Image just in case he has his own Lord. Jace's Phantasm's kind of shitty, and this Claustrophobia is just fucking pretty much god-awful because all it's going to target is a Lord. I think I can do better. And, yeah, that's better. Frost Breath is bad. And he's on the play, so that's not good. Double Bear is pretty sweet. Unsummon on my end step for my bear is expected. And it happened. So turn 2 Lord for him. I'm going to guess. I would love Force of Will for that, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. And there's my dude. The all-star of this matchup. The dream does not end till I say so. That's pretty dope-ass flavor text. So I'm going to drop my own Lord, and a Force of Will here would pretty much just seal the deal. Yay, it didn't happen. Alright, so he's definitely ahead. Halcyon Glaze, I think, is going to be an extremely, extremely important card in this matchup. Illusionary Servant is nuts in the matchup. Pretty much one of the best cards you can draw. And, of course, the 4-mana 5/5 Dragon is Also very good. None of the instants or sorceries are good, so maybe I should have taken all of them out except unsummon and just ran creatures. I don't know. But of course, this is only for the, you know, for the mirror match. And I'm not really sure if I like, especially if Counterspell doesn't seem very good in the mirror match. He has Halcyon Glaze out before me. That's terrible. I might want to take it back out. Ooh, he's offering the trade with the Lord. That means he probably has another one. That's really interesting. Oh man, but he's so far ahead of me. Like, I would have to leave Counter Magic open. Man, really smart attack here. I really like the way he did this. I think, because I would have to lay Halcyon Glaze. Yeah, I think I just have to take this. Smart attack. So Halcyon Glaze, or I could do Phantasmal Bear with counter magic. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. So Halcyon Glaze, he's got, I mean, this is like the mirror match of all mirror matches. I mean, look at our boards. And he went first, so that's way better than I can attest to. I kind of want to, no, I'll let him swing in. Why not? Let's just go for an all-out slugfest at the end. How about it? So I will be able to unsummon his Lord and counter it on the way back down. I'm not sure how much that's going to help me. Yeah, of course. That's kind of what I figured, that he had a his own another Lord with the Phantasmal Image. But if I would have blocked, he wouldn't have had it. So maybe that was a mistake. And it's a battle mistake, guys. Apparently. Anyway, my opponent played really well. I'm acting like I'm already giving up, but it's going to take a lot for me to come back from this. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I feel hopeless, guys. Yeah, I mean, there's like nothing. I can't think of a single thing I can do to get back in this. I have counter magic open. That's kind of neat. But, I mean, I don't really know what the point of it is. I could draw the unblockable guy like the very next turn, But yeah, I need the unblockable guy. That might do something, maybe. I don't really know. We shall see. Yeah. Not sure what he's thinking about. I guess he's thinking he knows I have Counterspell, but this is whenever you cast it. Like, it doesn't have to resolve, so I don't really know. Not really sure what's going on here. Okay, no creature, so what? Does this unsummon do anything? Will it ever do anything? I mean, I guess it's a tempo play. Counter on the way back down if I drew absolutely nothing. I just have like very little I would love for him to cancel this because I'm not even sure if it's a smart play, but it's just there's really nothing else I can target. Everything else is gonna have hexproof, and it seems like an okay time to do it. Illusionary Servant I think is pretty good, but it's gonna get countered. But at least I have Halcyon Glaze, and I'll be able to swing in with my bear now. So him not having a creature, Force of Will, okay. So let's see what he 2-for-1s himself with. Probably, what was it, an unsummon? That's probably what I would have done, because it's garbage. Oh, Claustrophobia. Yeah, I think he realizes also that it's bad. And him Him not having a creature there was pretty damn crucial. I kind of just expected him to, and I guess that's kind of why I gave up. But I am naked now. My counterspell's sitting in my hand doing nothing, and that's really why I don't like counterspell in this deck, because you're usually tapped out. And so he's going to need something to take care of my Lord with. If I draw a creature, obviously it's over. So we'll see. Down to the wire. It looks like he probably didn't draw a creature. Well, I don't know. I mean, even if he did draw a creature, what would it do? Because now I'm definitely in the lead. Yeah, him not having a creature there. If I win the game, that's going to be why I did, is because he ran out of creatures, and thankfully I top-decked an Illusionary Servant. So I want any creature right now. Wow, he's swinging in. So he's dead on board, so that's confusing. I drew the land, so I'm going to counter anything that he tries. I think that's going to be game, guys. Oh. Please don't have counter for this. Tell me this is Frost Breath. I'm guessing this is Frost Breath. He's in the tank right now. No, he's going to let it go to combat. What? Unsummon. Okay, so he's going to have Unsummon and Frost Breath. Like, if he has that, like, okay. I mean, GG's. Oh, no. He waited too late. It's too late. Yes. Yes. I want to know what else he had. Let's see. What was I down to? Anyway, he could have top decked a creature there and won. Yeah, I guess it was pretty obvious he had Frost Breath in his hand, so that was probably a bad attack. Well, no, because he let me attack, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little series, guys. I think me and my opponent both had some mistakes. I'm sure he's ready. He's already back in there. He wants to keep playing. So I think I'm going to get off this game and get off this video and get back in there on the sticks with him. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you later.